So welcome to the BG blog. Yes, and we've been doing a lot of research. So nowadays when we do my research, we sort of like um, document them. So since we did the last thing last time we went on the journey, we sort of recreated some new stages that we sort of put together. Well, not know if all of these are in or some of these are already in, but a guideline was made for all the stage. That, and that's like all the things I thought about. And that's all. A lot of those things are in smtvs.com, right? And you can see each stage represent different thing. See it, right? The core of some things. A lot of it about artificial intelligence still, right? So we're doing a lot of that, right? And each one of them we talk about different things, transport and all that, right? So it's like also an information thing. Even though I have the notation, by even giving this to the agent itself, the agent will even recognize exactly what we are trying to accomplish. See? So we are wondering if the agent will build from even us. Okay, since when we'll see what happened. So this is our stages. So move down the line to another area. Okay, and we had created this. Okay, we created a mixer board, a new mixer board. So the agent had created actually a page for it, right? But then we said, okay, it wasn't really that type of page we were looking for, but he went and created another page. And so, yeah, this is also about our micro APIs, right? Again. And then we went over and we had did this one again. So, talking about that, about the technology, right? And even talking about Luna, seeing essential Luna mind core. That's like documented right here. And the mixer board, of course, is documented right there. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we're doing in research at smtvs.com. And some of these stuff will be available when the site get up. Yeah, it's gonna be in the site. Now we got often, tons of material to deliver. In the sense that we can't deliver it all at once, but there are certain parts of it that will be delivered. Okay, and it's right here. This 32 mix recording system. And this is my baby right here. Like I'm a musician, so when I'm in my studio, I'm going to be using this. Now this unit opens up on your desktop, so like a regular program, and it even save the files to your desktop. So that's something new. We got a little blueprint thing going on for it too, everyone. So we can go over there and sort of do that. All right. Okay. So let's go with what's this? Six. And yeah, let's go with this area right here. Okay. This is a page that got done. Something that's going to be in the website. And so it's all about the network capital, right? Okay, so this is talking about the investments and certain part. And we spoke about certain things about investment. So when the site is really up and going, and people really interested in investing, so we sort of have a dashboard, something similar. We spoke about some things, but then it was printed, and we have a live financial production core in here. Yeah, in a way that we actually can do a projection right? So when investors look at our company, they can know from our projection, most definitely, it's a good start. We are a new startup in the Caribbean, so it's going to be good to like invest, and we're going to have all our paperwork together. So that's a cool thing. So yeah, we have okay. SMTVS itself is like a server, right? And believe that this is a server, and it's actually running for smtvs.net. Now, if I go over to SMTVS, my website, I guess we spoke about smtvs.net, and the agent said to me, okay, so when you do smtvs.net, I can simply load this into the site, right? It's a working serverless React server, you guys see. So when I do stuff, I don't really, you know what I mean. And when he created this, I went back and said to him, said, "Oh, you didn't really create that the way we can do this or do that, but he did. See, and he did it in a different way. When he said, okay, clone and deploy the empire, right? So my bad. We did do that. I'm gonna go back and make a notation. Oh, yeah, that's kind of weird. Oh well, it was have come. So you know what I mean? The agent did do that. Wow. Anyway, I'll leave that for now. We're on the journey, so we leave the agent alone. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna show you the recreation what the agent did, but I forgot the agent created in the server. Wow, and this is supposed to be given to the other agent. Okay, number 6. Go all the way to the top here, number 6. Okay, here it is. The agent recreated the dashboard, but I forgot. So when I'm giving out this, I'm not going to give out that. I'm going to give out the server one, so we can do it from the server, right? But we can generate the core network. So I don't know, but we may have it. Let's look at the server. Here is cloning it. So yeah, I guess we can clone. Right. Okay, I think I'm gonna use this one. Because this one is the one where we can clone the engine, Luna engine, and we can clone a professional audio workstation, and we can clone business, right? And yeah, so I think this is the one we're gonna use. Yeah, see, okay. But I guess this one here will actually just okay. This is just okay. Well, I guess we might try to realize both of them still. Okay, so we'll move on down a little bit and talk about some new stuff, some new things in smtvs.com. So we do research now. We go right to getting even pre-design up and everything. And this is a part of the 32 channel mixer board, right? Okay, it's a dynamic gain radio. What's it up here now? Dynamic process mastering deck. And here was like one of the design of the smart console. But then I had said something about that. Yeah, and it's like merchant stuff, right? Okay, and Automated web frame, yeah. Okay. And this is connected to the server too, right? Okay. And where are we right here? Security gateway, right? Luna SO. That's Luna Operation System, you guys. Okay. I even worked out a new operation system. That too, right? And we come up here. Okay, this is design again for the smart mixer and the new smart switcher. And we saw when I was saying something about the first design of the smart mixer, and the agent thought I was talking about that the first one didn't look good, so the agent went and did a little something more to it and gave it back to me, right? So um, it's a lot when you're trying to get the other agent. And this is another part of the smart mixer, right? Okay, it's like a viewport, right? So all that's gonna be given. Okay, so this is Luna stuff now. You know what I mean? Now, when the real one get created, it's not really going to just be that, but this is just a simulation. But you will actually will get real life footage of the universe, of the portal, and it's taken from these the Hubble webcam and all these big satellite observatory thing. So I look a bit of that. We were just messing around, but it's real still. Okay, and we move on down, right? Okay, a different like a scientific area, synthetic consciousness and renewal netting of the brain. We have like a work space for that. Well, anyway, it's just AI doing their work, gonna be doing that still. The whole idea behind that is came to a conclusion. One of the time I put up a thing, and the guy said, I saw an says it's not about artificial intelligence so much, but synthetic. So I thought a lot, really hard on that part. When I start talking about creating new AI brain, I start talking about having it more human like or can understand human basic abilities in a way that it can react that way. This your senses then, put it that way there. So it have to be some form of consciousness. Not without consciousness is it just like a machine still. Right? And I tell you that the AI that them have is just a chip, an algorithm. But intend to carry the algorithm more than what it is. So it really, 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 because everything is like a human brain really thinking, okay, a human brain is quantum, right? Altogether. And if I flash back to some of the stuff that you see I'm flying by, I can go down to in the papers and let you see that even that is happening, right? So yeah, I was just saying I'm gonna make a post on Facebook about my little thing. Agent thought I was saying make a post that made me a bridge. So I guess we can do all that posting from Facebook and some more money thing, right? Okay. So we talk about syndication and connect to all the global players in the game as far as entertainment. So this board is made to simulate that in a lot of ways. Okay, right. it's all about that, right? See the Prime Network, and then we drop down again, live syndication in connection with that, right, you guys? So we move down into another area. What is our, we drop here, you guys, to our communication dashboard, right? So here we have a communication dashboard. And communication doing a lot of stuff, right? Voice over IP, and all that kind of stuff, right? Video, card streaming, and all that stuff. So in that other kind of area, we have more. There is actually more in the documentary, more than what you see. I mean, that's why we have the thing here. This thing here gonna map satellites, right? And position of satellite, right? That type of stuff. See? Using global positioning. Because all that's really out there, people don't understand how those things go. So we have a serious scientific department at smtvs.com. That's over the wire. In the first session, that's going to come along because of the enormous amount of data and thing. We're choosing what we will. Well, we actually know what we're going to do first, right? The first very thing on development block is that we will make SMTV's core AI smart, right? Smart now we that, well, you understand, Luna is the core AI. And while we're here using other people AIs and stuff to assimilate and a bunch of different AI and a bunch of different AI that's there. You go into the browser and it's Luna, and you go into the and then you go into the browser as Luna. You go into Luna page. It's a different one. Even on the little thing, it's a different one. So we are sort of out of that gear. We are not in that gear. We are using one thing, right? One artificial intelligence. So we got files to kill all day, burning up the airwave. A lot of this stuff is really technical and scientific in our sort of way. And other parts of the file is to adjust and fix stuff that's already built. Because things that's already built need some adjustment, and then we have that set out. But because we decided to overhaul smtvs.com in a way that, okay, let's talk about some different type of energy in the technical world. We're talking live software, a software that is alive. So it's like a big thing. You understand? A software that is alive. And who would have thought about that, huh? So a software can be alive. Right? So in those areas, we did a lot of development and how to use the available information that's there to assimilate and bring forth something like that, what we call a live software. I guess nobody ever really thought about it, huh? Thought about a live software, right? The software moves like it's alive for real. And that's a partly with Luna. We got Luna. Got some stuff up here. That's the offline. AWSM Luna. Okay. Right? Title bar, system, memory, ear. Right? So you see that's a lot of stuff, And that's an ear like the ear that you're listening to. See? Yeah. It's a lot of stuff to do with how to make the AI more smarter, like that. Really, trust me. All these stages that we talk about, right? It's a great part of a puzzle. That's like just unravel from my brain. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we can look in a lot of stuff. Well, this stuff here is about actually transport and the video. Let me see down here. Okay, it's about the music stuff, the hardware, and all that. But to tell you that the 32 channel mixer board, it's a very smart board, right? It is a smart software board. So it's like a studio, the first studio of its kind, a smart software board, smart studio. Its own built-in AI system in it, right? It'll do your bit and call. All you gotta do is tell the studio what you wanna do. So there's a lot of stuff going on here. Me myself, just like when I'm in the vibe and I'm speaking to the AI, it's like in trance. I gotta come back sometime and read the stuff the AI write on stage. Because I speak, so the AI write, right? We're down to like 100. So, yeah, that's a lot of technical stuff. Okay, so we got down here to the server data, and it's, the bridge and all that kind of stuff.